And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Burrow will throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Another try after the first down sack. Burrow, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. T. Higgins, 41 yards. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 2nd and 13, Winston. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action. It's Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Saints are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Following the interception, Winston. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A 2nd down throw for Winston. There's Chris Olave. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Play fake. Winston. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. Thomas, the man in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick slant, that's caught by the 5'11" Landry. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Winston on 4th down. Open man is Michael Thomas. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Jameis now on first down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Winston buying time to his left. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. In motion left is Thomas. On play action, Winston. And Jameis intercepted a third time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
56, check 56.
Now Burrow on first down. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. From the 30 on second down, Burrow. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They give it off here to the tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Mitchell Wilcox as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson up and good. And it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Final play of the half here, Winston. Going deep here for Landry. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, down. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. On second down, Kamara. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Off the play fake, Winston. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 57.
4th down, Winston. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half.